Oh my goodness. Could never be an influencer. Strawberry watermelon. Cheers. I've never had one of these. Does not taste bad. Okay. Introduction to part 16 of the Master Key System. I'm excited for this part. The vibratory activities of the planetary universe are governed by a law of periodicity. Everything that lives has periods of birth, growth, fruitage, and decline. These periods are governed by the septimal law. The law of sevens govern the days of the week, the phases of the moon, the harmonies of sound, light, heat, electricity, magnetism, atomic structure. It governs the life of individuals and of nations, and it dominates the activities of the commercial world. Life is growth, and growth is change. Each 7-year period takes us into a new cycle. The first 7 years of the period is infancy. The next 7 years of childhood, representing the beginning of individual responsibility. The next 7 represents the period of adolescence. The fourth period marks the attainment of full growth. The fifth period is the constructive period, when men begin to acquire property, possessions, a home, and family. The next period, from 35 to 42, is a period of reactions and changes. And this, in turn, is followed by a period of reconstruction, adjustment, and recuperation, so as to be ready for a new cycle of sevens, beginning with the 50th year. That's interesting to me. I have always heard the first 7 years your mind is more like a sponge, and you're taking in all these habits, and it's like a sponge. It just takes it all in. And then I'm in the period of 35 to 42 right now, a period of reactions and changes. I would say that is true. Changes of just finding out like what you've been doing because it's what society, like you were following society versus what you actually want, who you actually are. And then beginning with the 50th year, it doesn't really say beyond that, but I feel like be ready for a new cycle of sevens, beginning with the 50th year. Anyways, the Bible talked about like rotating crops and giving a field a rest every 7 years. And then don't they say that your taste buds change every 7 years? Like, anyways, just stood out to me, this cycle. Those familiar with these cycles will not be disturbed when things seem to go wrong, but can apply the principle outlined in these lessons with the full assurance that a higher law will invariably control all other laws, and that through an understanding and conscious operation of spiritual laws, we can convert every seeming difficulty into a blessing. Excuse me, that bloom is blooming. I'll try to get better. I'm trying to hook y'all.